So this is the first day that Bay touched down in Chicago. I pick up from the airport. Got to put in the GPS where we going because O'Hare is crazy. And then, we're on our way. We're driving. The first stop is the hotel. Again, if you checked out my last video about the Pendry, then you know what the rooms look like. But it was just great service from the moment I got out the car. He met me across the street with the umbrella like, hey, you staying at the Pendry? Yeah, cool. I'll get you guys out the car. Got us through the doors. I got those Timbs in my hand. I found those Timberlands in my grandma's basement. And it was just great. Again, I love seeing black people behind the desk at the hotel, checking into a 5-star hotel and, helping us get settled in. I just loved the experience from opening to close. Came with a welcome drink. And again, the black guy that was running the downstairs area for this amazing hotel helped me get checked in and settled in. It was just a great experience and an amazing hotel that I highly, highly recommend you checking out. If you're in Chicago, San Diego, Baltimore, I think they're opening one in Nashville pretty soon. But anyway, so yeah, the welcome drink, if you want to, it comes with, if you go to the bar that they have on the first floor to the right of where we walked in at, they'll spike it for you. You can enjoy your beverage. And that's exactly what we did, as you can see right here. Then we bounce over to my sister's house to see my nieces. Love my nieces. I don't get to see them that often because we don't live in the same state, obviously. But, I FaceTime them a lot. And whenever I go back, it's always, hey, you guys are bigger. You're losing some teeth. You gained some teeth. Your hair is super long. This is always something. So I make sure to get a photo with them, see my mom and my sister. Bounce over to my cousin's house on my dad's side. Again, love Laverne, love Bobo. Like, they're just really, really good people. Play family games. And then, pops pull up. Youngest of 10 kids. Everybody knows them. Angel's there. My sister's there. We're playing spades. It's just a really good time. Enjoy spending time with family. Enjoy playing cards. I didn't get to do a lot of that in Taiwan and even in Austin because nobody really plays spades. That's what my family does. We come together, drink, always eat good, and play cards and have a good time. Always fun. Then we had family tug of war on my mom's side. I lost, so this video is going to be short, but I thought it was cool just to see, different ways in which my family interact with each other, and it's cool. So I want to surprise Bay, because again, it's her first day here in Chicago, with the White Sox game. Shout out to Blake. He had very, very good tickets. I was able to get, Bay and myself tickets right next to him. Great game. Sadly, the White Sox lost, but we did do, the 7th inning stretch. 1, 2, 3 strikes you out, your digs. Finished my beer. It was an okay beer. I think it was Modelo on draft because I don't drink canned beers. But yeah, sadly, the White Sox lost, but Bay wanted to go to a White Sox game. Her dad really loves baseball. It was just good to do something new and different, because I've been to a few, but I don't think she'd ever been to one in Chicago. So that was how I, surprised her. And then, of course, we head back to the Pendry. Again, you've already seen the room. Yeah, my shirt off. I stay in the gym, though. 100. The room came with a complimentary bottle of wine. If you checked out my last video, you already know what it is. It's a Merlot. Bay liked it. I liked it. A cool way to wind down after a very busy day. 2 family members' homes, going to a baseball game, a lot of walking, a lot of going around. No better way to cool down and calm down than with a glass of wine in a very, very nice hotel room. And, of course, as you can see, again, I've been in the gym. As you can see, took a bath. Now, amazing bathtub, but the products like the lotion, the soap, and the shampoo, hella expensive, and it's partnered with, I think, Memento Fragrance in NYC. If you take a bottle out, they charge you like $30. You can buy it, like you can take it and just buy it. They charge it to your room, but really, really good. Highly recommend. A great way to unwind after a very long day. And then at a very nice hotel, the Pendry, having a bath. And you guys know, I enjoy nice things. I hope you enjoy nice things. And then what better way to end the night, because it was the 4th of July. This actually happened on the 4th. Then with fireworks on the lake. And this is our view from the hotel. Again, great view, great hotel. I cannot say enough. I did a full review in a previous video of what the room looked like, the layout, what came with it. Highly recommend. The next morning, again, get your day started early, y'all. This was like 7 a.m. The breakfast that came with the hotel. Now, this cost about $65, I want to say. But it was a full breakfast. Of course, I like a light breakfast. So, we got our cranberry juice and our pineapple juice. I got a salmon breakfast. She got eggs Benedict, an English breakfast to start her day. That's her plate that I opened up. I got a little coffee because we had a big day planned. And, of course, the Pendry left me a personal note. That's my card. That's the stuff they left on the bed and some snacks. I had all that because I had an interview with the sales rep at the Pendry Hotel as well. So this is just me, prepping. As you can tell, I'm a traveling podcaster, traveling influencer. So I have my backpack on with my laptop in it. I had a little bit too much to eat. I ain't gonna lie to you. So my stomach was poking out a little bit. Then I had my whole podcast equipment in a little bag that you saw there, and I was just going through the lobby to link up with him. Again, the downstairs lobby is amazing, but this is the rooftop bar. It was closed because it was raining. They don't really open it up when it's raining. But this is the inside of the rooftop bar, and I was able to meet and speak with him about just his experience working in sales, what the Pendry Hotel means. I'll link this podcast. It's not out yet, so I'll come back and link it if you want to come back and watch the video again. But this is a great interview. I do this for a podcast called Envelope to Expiration, something I do at my travel company that I work for. And it was just great speaking to someone who's in sales at a 5-star hotel. He's from, I think Scotland, I want to say. I hate that I might get this wrong, but I think he's from Scotland. So it's a really good conversation about how he got into the industry, why he chose Chicago. I didn't know that the Pendry Hotel is in a historic building. So again, I love podcasting because you learn so much. It was just great to just sit down and have a conversation and to talk. And the setup was great. The scenery was great. Shout out to Bay for getting this amazing video and a lot of great pictures about the conversation that we had. So again, I love podcasting. I do it wherever I go. And if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready. After that, we go and play pool. I never played pool with Bay before, so this was cool to do. This is in the lobby of the hotel again, right next to the French restaurant that they got. Of course, I was winning. We were actually doing this for a video, so I moved the ball to kind of help her out. I didn't want to look bad on video. Again, support your significant other. Don't want them looking bad on videos. Not talking about. Show that love. That love matters. But yeah, play a little bit of pool. Again, it's just great to just take the day slow. Like, we got started with a great breakfast, so we're full. Had an amazing interview, which took about maybe a little less than an hour. Great conversation, and then just come down to the lobby, shoot pool, take your time, and get ready for the day. She wanted to have a little dance off. I let her do it. This made for a great reel on Instagram. This is her warm up dance, and then I of course had my warm up dance. Don't judge me, y'all. I didn't put a lot of forethought into it. I just wanted to copy her. And this is look at that. Y'all saw the muscles. So damn cool. We're taking on Chicago. We're downtown. We're right on right off Michigan Avenue, Lake Michigan, where the wine places are. We're walking to breakfast to meet my sister, who we ended up going to the wrong breakfast place because in downtown Chicago there are 2 yolks. So we went to the wrong one. So we ended up saying, they were like, hey, we're going to go get some wine. So before we did that, I want to take Bay to see the Bean. And the Bean's dope. Again, I usually always go when it's crowded. I realize if you get up early, there's pretty much nobody there. Didn't do that. My bad. And then she wanted to get a video of this. One thing I love about, traveling to my significant other in particular, is she just has so much energy. Like, she's carefree. She's just always willing to, do whatever it takes to have a good time. And she was doing this for a video. She was doing it for the Vine, and she did it. But yeah, it's just, I just love the energy that she brought. But also, I just love to be able to take our own time. If you notice, we changed clothes. It was hot, and I had on pants. So we went to see my sister after our costume change. And after that, the Bean and then the water thing. And of course, I got a beer. I got her a cider at one of the wine places right off the lake. After that, we went back home, took a nap. We was tired. Wiped my back off from all the sweat. It was like 100 degrees. Then we went to a Chinese restaurant. She decided to taste for, some Chinese food. I like Chinese food. It's cheaper than American food sometimes. So we walked, I want to say about a mile to one of these places that she found on, just from a real quick search. Really good food. That's some kind of soup. I ain't eat that. That wasn't my plate. We ordered duck, and the duck was delicious. But we only got video of the soup because when the duck came, our hands got messy. So yeah, didn't get that. But after that, it's always good to walk after you eat. Just walking around the trail, like downtown Chicago is just so beautiful along Lakeshore Drive. And like, again, it's just beautiful. Like, it was just so relaxing to just walk around in my city and stop and take photos. It was a leisure experience because no rushing. There was nowhere really to be that we had to be other than the interview in the morning. So it was just good to just like walk around and just take your time. Like, again, I would rather it not have been, 95 degrees outside, but, wear a hat, dress appropriately, drink a lot of water, get your coffee in the morning. It should be good. So I want to take her to Buckingham Fountain. I've been to Buckingham Palace too, by the way. Buckingham Fountain. She liked this water thing. She thought it was cute. So she took a video of it. But yeah, I remember as a kid going to Buckingham Fountain and not really understanding what it was, not really getting good photos. It just so happened to not be crowded, which was great for us. And then we saw Buckingham Fountain and got some really, really good photos. Again, it was just an amazing, laid back, cool day to just really have a staycation and be in Chicago. After that, we went back home, went to sleep, Got up. It was my guys, John and Blake birthday. John's birthday is the 1st and Blake's is on the 5th. It was the 4th night, the night of the 4th. So yeah, we turned up with the bros. I love these guys. I've been friends with them since high school. Known them all my life. Still my best friends of all time. Then went to sleep, woke up. Costume change. Our flight left at like 7 a.m. So we had to be up at 4 a.m. Got coffee. Again, the hotel gives out free coffee, which was great. We needed it. It was raining. So again, perfect day to leave. We missed the rain, missed the bad weather, except on our way out of Chicago. That's the Lyft pulling up. Shout out to 10 times the points with my credit card rewards. And that's the journey there. Again, wear your mask inside Lyfts, y'all. Keep everybody safe. Again, went through check-in at the airport. I got United Club passes. So, United, with a credit card that I have, you get to go to this lounge, which is always great because you're flying early. You don't really necessarily make time to stop and get breakfast. Some people do. I don't like getting up early to do that. So get to the airport a little bit earlier, get this lounge access. And they got cereal, they got breakfast, they got coffee, they got juice, they got a comfortable place to sit, Wi-Fi. So if you're a business traveler like myself, or you're an influencer traveler like myself and Kelly, it's just a really good option to have, right? Because sometimes you just want to pull up to a lounge and it costs nothing. It's completely free. So again, very, very worth it. I had 2 passes, so I was able to take her and myself. And again, as y'all can see, I've been in the gym. One thing about the airport though, man, I almost didn't make it through. TSA was like, "Oh yeah, you gotta go check your ticket for something." And I'm like, bro, what? They almost didn't let me through. And I'm like, man, I'm traveling domestically. I'm TSA pre-check. What is going on? Made it to the airport. Our flight was pretty empty, which was great. We was able to sit next to each other, lay out all that good stuff. Flying out of Chicago into Austin. We get to Austin, we're back home. Again, I just really love reflecting upon my experience being back home in Chicago. I got to see both sides of my family, my mom and my dad, my sisters, all my nieces and my nephew. My nephew's birthday is July 3rd. He's with the Make-A-Wish Foundation, so he got to do a great, crazy thing for his birthday where they took him on a shopping spree. But yeah, being back home in Austin, 100 degrees. We parked at the airport, $10 parking at the airport at most places, if you didn't know that. Sometimes it's 12 or 13, but $10 a day parking. You get that shuttle back, and then there's our dog, who was very happy to see us. Again, hope y'all enjoyed this. Shout out to Chester, Bay, all my family, and yeah, hope y'all enjoyed the video. Yeah, that's my dog. Love him. That's my dog. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video of me in Chicago. Again, it was a very quick sneak peek into what I actually did and just the joys of being at home and having a staycation, right? I just wanted to highlight why it's important to get out there and explore the city that you're in. Even if you're from a big city and you feel like you've done many things before, do them again, but do them a lot slower. I can just think back to many times where I felt like I was just rushing through experiences. Because when you're young, you're like, oh, you're always anticipating the next thing. When I say young, I mean younger than I am right now. I'm still young, y'all. And if you've been checking out my podcast, and I've been talking about this a lot, different types of vacations you can take and different types of things that you can do. So I think it's really important to remember that and to think about that and to get out there and explore your city, guys. It's worth it. Now, it's time to get to this wine. The wine of today is a Merlot. And if you paid attention in the last video, you know that I don't particularly like Merlots, partly because they're mixed a lot with Cabernet Sauvignons and can be confused for a Cabernet Sauvignon, which I reviewed in one of my first wine videos. But today, nonetheless, we have a Merlot because I want you guys to try all the wines on my wine website. Again, linked in the description of this YouTube show. Now, this is a Merlot. It is a Conte de la Terre. Conte de la Terre, T-E-R-E-E-T-E-R-R-E. I may have said it wrong, but I'll try to throw a little accent. It's a Conte de Terre from Washington, D.C., and it is a Merlot, if you can see that. Again, available on my wine website. This is a smaller bottle. I didn't get the big bottle because, again, I don't think that I would enjoy it that much, but we're going to see it live and on the air. For those of you guys who don't know about Merlots, Merlots are usually that dark cherry flavor, right? So you'll find notes of cherry in Merlots. You'll find notes of plum, chocolate, vanilla, and bay leaf in your typical Merlots, right? This Merlot in particular, they're recommended to be stored or served at about 60 degrees. So I did store this for about 60 degrees. And if you notice, unlike previous videos, for this particular Merlot, it is uncorked. I took the cork off. Why, you ask? Because I wanted to decant it, right? So I don't have a decanter. That's something that you basically pour the wine in to let it breathe and get that air and really open up the flavors before you do that. So for this particular Merlot, I opened it, let it breathe for about 30 minutes. It is already chilled to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is ready to go. Now, again, this is a Conte de Terre. The notes on this Merlot is blackberry, blackberry, red plum, and mint. So this pairs very well with ribs, red meat, and mint. So again, Conte de la Terre. It is from Washington, D.C. It is a Merlot. Has hints of blackberry, red plum, and mint, and pairs very well with your meats, right? With your meats. So again, without further ado, I'm going to taste this wine. Not a huge Merlot fan, but we're gonna figure it out together live on the air. You guys got it. So I'm smelling the plum immediately. I'm smelling the blackberry. I'm not smelling that much of the mint. Again, Merlots are darker, that dark, rich flavor that you'll get from them, which you won't see from any other wines. And again, I don't like Merlots particularly because I don't like sweet drinks. It just doesn't do it for my stomach. But the taste of Merlots, we're going to find out for this particular one, are usually okay for me. Rich, dark, heavy, not too much syrupy, but like more of a heavy taste and heavy flavor to it. You can taste all the flavors I described. I taste the mint right off the bat, taste the blackberry, taste the plum. It tastes exactly how it's described. And if that's the flavor profile that you like, then you'll really like Merlots. It is sweeter than I usually enjoy. I like dry, more bitter, like less heavier wines. But this flavor profile matches exactly what you think it matches. And it tastes exactly like that as well. It's a little bit bitter aftertaste too. Again, from the blackberry and the plum and the mint. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I just don't like Merlots. It's not a flavor profile that I enjoy. So I hope I explained it very well. Again, it's linked in the description of this show, so you can actually look at the ingredients. It is 100% vegan, blackberry, mint, and plum flavor to it, and it pairs very well with your ribs, with your meats, roast beef, roast turkey. All those things is a good thing to pair with the Merlot because of the flavor profile that it has, and it only enriches the flavors of those meats as well. So again, out of 10, I'd give it, based on other Merlots I've tasted and all the other wines, I'd still give it like a 6.5. Would I recommend someone who likes those flavor profiles to buy it? Yes, because that's exactly what you're going to get from it. So you guys know what time it is. Hope you guys enjoyed the Chicago video. Hope you enjoyed learning about Merlots because they're awesome. And y'all know what time it is. I'm Carl, the Black Expat. Till next time. Matching my shirt. Have a drink with me. Still a Merlot. It's good though. It's just not my cup of tea. Not my glass of wine.